Hey, what's up, guys? Tony here, and I've got my older brother with me.
Yeah, what's going on?
All right, now what I want to talk about is what you're seeing right now is you've got my older brother Dominic. He's on the left, I'm on the right, and this is a split screen game we played on his account on my PlayStation. And this is, well, it's probably the best game that we had of the night that we were playing, and really one of Dominic's first forays into Black Ops. And before that, though, he was a Modern Warfare 2 player, Battlefield Bad Company 2 player for the PS3. But more than that, it was like we both were big time PC players. So basically, what I want to do is actually want to get your impressions about this game and Modern Warfare 2, and kind of compare that to the PC. So like, I know you said you've had problems. What were the problems like transitioning from PC gaming to console gaming?
Just trying to get used to the controllers. I mean, we're talking about using, keyboard and mouse, and I always felt it easier to aim, and quicker to aim, quicker to do a lot more things on the PC versus having to fumble around with the controller. I mean, obviously, some people have probably never played on the PC some of these games, and if they ever had to do so, they might find it weird, but give it a little bit, and I think anybody that's ever played a first-person shooter will tell you that playing on a PC with a keyboard and mouse is actually better. I think so anyway, than actually trying to utilize a controller.
Do you think that it could be or should be allowed for like a USB or even a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse to be able to work?
Sure, why not?
As like an optional instead of a controller.
Yeah, I would think so,
I
but
wonder how that would work.
I don't think it'd be very difficult, but I don't know. Then you get people screaming unfair advantage. I don't know.
Probably.
Well,
so going from the problems that well, I shouldn't say problems, but the difficulties you had going from a keyboard and mouse to the console. How do you think that affected your love and hate relationship with Modern Warfare 2?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Modern Warfare 2 is its own, beast. Where to begin? I mean, how many times do you hear me scream at the screen because some jackass is running around in a ghillie suit and what is it, the model 1877 akimbo or whatever, yeah. 1888 akimbo shotguns, and he's blasting you 50 yards away. Yeah, I mean, the kill streaks, were as cool as they are, they really pump up the player that's getting the kills. But I'll tell you, when you're on the receiving end, such as myself, of the kill streaks, it really pisses you off. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a game that I think it was easy to wear on someone. I'll admit, it wore on me. And it really wears on me now when I'm still playing, because I'll hop on it and there'll be nothing but grenade launchers and, I don't know, like you said, ghillie-suited shotgun dudes, and the Rafka was another gun that kind of pissed me off. But what do you think about Black Ops? When we played, I don't know, like a couple hours of Black Ops, what did you think about Black Ops?
Well, I mean, there's no one class that seems to be better than the other, except for maybe Ghost, and the only thing that Ghost does is remove you from the maps and radar sightings, and your name doesn't really appear anymore. But beyond that, like I said, I don't think there's any unfair advantage to any particular class. Although I see that from your complaints that they brought back to a certain degree quick scoping, which I can't stand. So I've noticed in the Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty that, to be honest with you, these games are not really meant for some dude to sit in the back and snipe. This is a quick action, run and gun type of game, and that's just not really my style. So that's probably why I don't do very well in this game.
Now, you said it before, and I figured I'd ask you, and you can elaborate on it if you'd like to, but do you think that your Army training has hindered your ability to play differently than you've been trained?
Well, yeah, because this is just for me. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people that have had some military training that, do just fine at this game. But I find myself like sneaking around and looking for cover where everybody else is just running around, spraying and praying and getting kills. So
Like shooting bolts through steel doors, like just
yeah,
happened right there.
I've had to like do that. I've had to wrap my mind around that. I see you do it all the time. And it's just like, really, I mean, concrete. Let's shoot some. Let's shoot through some
caliber.
concrete.
Yeah.
Come on, really. So, I've had to kind of deal with that, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to come to grips with the fact that I just don't play this game very well. But this game, it's fast paced and it's definitely not my style of play. So it's probably why I'm more into, like, say, Bad Company 2. It's a little bit more slow paced, and you can actually take cover, and you actually have to use a little bit of team play to take out any and all objectives. So
That's true. You can be a one-man army. Not so much in this game because you really can't, run into a room with, your submachine gun and annihilate everybody. Usually you get killed by the second or third guy. But yeah, I know what you mean. Oh man, I had another question. Oh yeah. So anyways, do you see yourself picking up Modern Warfare 3 or Battlefield 3?
Battlefield 3, yes.
Because Ryan and I were pretty much already going to pick up Modern Warfare 3, and we bugged you to get Black Ops, but you didn't. You resisted us.
Well, as I've said in the past, I tend to sleep better at night. Knowing that I didn't get stomped online in Call of Duty or anything like that, and there are plenty of times where I just I'll just go ahead and get drunk and I'll play the game, because at least then I'll have an excuse for my poor play. So Modern Warfare 3, probably not. Chances are I'll probably come over here and maybe I'll crack some beers and get a little loose and get smoked by online players, but I probably won't spend money on it.
I would. What I would say is I challenge you to play with the guys that I play with. I think you might have a different outlook on the game because the guys I play with are really, really good, and I know that I've become a better player. I know you sort of marveled. You were telling your lady that if you want to see someone to come over and stomp on people, watch me play. But there are people who are way better than me, and I think I'm better because of them. And I think my KD was like 1.2 in Modern Warfare 2. Now it's like a 1.5.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm sure these players will still be good in spite of me. So
yeah, but I'm saying that if you can roll with good players, then you'll probably have a better chance of building up confidence, because this game sucks. Playing Modern Warfare 2, this game is horrible to play by yourself with bad teammates and shit.
Yeah, but you would think that would give you the opportunity to, at least get some kills. I mean, you may not win, some of these objective-based games, but you may get some kills. So
yeah, that's true. Okay, well, anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. I just missed what our scores went, but you can go back and rewind and take a look at them. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing. I'll talk to you guys later.